It's woman's world. It's woman's world. I'm a strong woman. I tell my stories in my own way. No challenges can keep me down. Whatever I go through makes me stronger, wiser. I can't give up now, no way. It's woman's world, it's woman's world. It's woman's world, it's woman's world.
Hello, and thank you for joining us today again on Women's World. On this program, we take women to shop, we empower women and girls, and we tell their stories in a way that can inspire other women and girls. So it's always an interesting time for me to be here with you. My name is Olaomi Oniburaimo, and thank you again for joining us.
It's woman's world. It's woman's world.
Welcome back. You're still on Women's World, and today I went specially to get somebody in the academics because usually you don't have people tell their stories. You see professors, you see senior colleagues, and everybody is buried in their books. So I got this big sister of mine in a foremost university in Nigeria, Professor Olaomi Badijo. Thanks for coming to the program, ma.
Thank you very much, Laomi, for inviting me to this program, my darling sake.
Yeah.
I'm very happy to be here today. I've watched a few episodes of your program, and I'm very happy with what you're doing. I'm really proud of you and your team,
Thank you
and I
so
say
much.
kudos to you.
Yeah, thank you very much. And you're part of the people that are always encouraging us to go ahead. And when you say, me, it gives us that confidence, and that we have big sisters who are watching our backs. So it's so nice to have you on board. This program, we use it to tell women's stories and to inspire other women. And I said to myself, as a professor of counseling psychology, you must have got a lot of things, a lot of experiences to share. What do you think about sharing experiences generally?
Well, as a counseling psychologist, I always encourage people to share their experiences.
Okay.
Because by sharing your experiences, you know that whatever is happening to you, whatever situation you are in, whatever circumstances you are in, you are not alone. It has happened to people before, and it will always happen, to continue to happen. Because even in the Bible says there's nothing new under the sun.
Yeah.
So whatever you're going through, there are a lot of people, a lot of women out there who are going through the same thing, who are having the same experience. And there's a popular slogan that we use in counseling, that a problem shared is a problem half solved. So when you share your experience, it's like you lifting a whole burden of whatever frustration or weight that you're going through, you are lifting it off you.
Okay.
So I always encourage people to share their experiences.
Thank you so much, ma. I'm always amazed when people say that they can't share their own stories. A lot of people would turn down this offer to inspire other women. So I believe that it's the stronger women that are actually coming out to share their stories. And thank you for belonging to that group.
Thank you, Laomi.
Yes. You're still on Women's World. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this timeout.
It's woman's world. It's woman's world.
Hooray! Wogo Global celebrates 40th anniversary of Wesley Girls Secondary School, Yaba, Lagos, with a theme celebrating the past, igniting the future. The date is Tuesday, September 7th, 2021. Venue is Hers Memorial Methodist Church, Sabo Yaba, Lagos, and the time is 12 noon. Reception follows immediately at Methodist Church Hall, Sabo Yaba. Chief Host, President, Wesley All Girls Association, Mrs. Oluwatoyin Akindele. The event is strictly by invitation.
It's woman's world. It's woman's world.
Yes, you're still on Women's World, and just before that break, my guest was telling us about the reason why women especially should share their stories. She said that there's a particular saying that a problem shared is a problem half solved. Now, I want to take you back memory lane. Which of your experiences do you think other women can learn from? Maybe growing up, what was growing up like for you?
Well, I have several experiences
Okay.
on different aspects of life.
Yeah.
But I'll start with one of my experiences when I was a student.
Secondary or
Secondary
university?
school student.
Okay.
And just to, when we look at our young ones now, you see that there's a lot of peer pressure. And sometimes, most times, the peer pressure is negative. Though at times, it could be positive.
Okay.
Now, when I was in the secondary school, at that time, we are allowed to do both arts and science subjects together.
Really?
Yes, that was the norm then. So I was in the class where I did both arts and science subjects, and I didn't know what I wanted to do in terms of
Naturally
career.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, not naturally so, because there were actually some of my classmates
Who
who
had
knew
decided.
what they wanted to do.
Okay.
But I had this friend, and she had so much influence on me.
Okay.
So at a stage, she wanted to study dentistry.
Okay.
And I said, oh, when you ask me, what do you want to study? Dentistry.
Oh, wow.
Because whatever Dupe wanted to study. Next thing, she wanted to study biochemistry. I didn't
You
know what
want
biochemistry was. I said,
Wow.
okay. When you ask me, I want to study biochemistry. So that was having peer influence on me. But thank God, it was not negative. Well, because it could have been a vice. Maybe,
Yes.
she had a lot of hold on me. And if it had been something negative, maybe it would have really affected me then. But it had to do with my choice of subjects, my choice of career. I didn't know what to do. And moreover, then, we did not have trained counselors who would have been able to see the potential in each person, the aptitude, your interest. And as counselors, we have a lot of tests which we administer on our clients, that would reveal certain aspects of life that we want to, guide them in.
Okay.
So we didn't have all of that. So probably if we had had all of that, my friend
would have
wouldn't
been
have had
different,
so much
yes.
influence. So that was one aspect in my career. I didn't know what to do.
Okay.
So that's one aspect of life. And then, I ended up
By your choice now.
not really by my choice. So I ended up, passing my art subjects
More better than
the sciences. And I said,
subjects.
I'm going to retake my papers. I want to do the
Dentistry.
sciences, dentistry or biochemistry or whatever. So I was taken to another school.
Wow.
There's the Federal School of Arts and Science in Mubi in the Dengungola State.
Okay.
To take my papers again. And I came out all arts again. And I said,
It's okay.
it's okay. But by the time the results came out, the ranks of admissions had closed for higher institutions.
Okay.
So my auntie said, she came to the house that day, my father's younger sister, and said, she was head teacher of Army Children's School, Ann Barracks, Yaba.
Okay.
She said, come to school and start teaching Ojiri. I said, come to school and start teaching. You can just come and join us and start teaching. And I looked at I said,
How will I teach?
can I be a teacher? Didn't even
Occur at
that was not even part of what I was thinking of.
yeah,
In terms of
becoming.
career. But you see, I didn't know that was what I was cut out for.
Yeah.
because I've been an excellent teacher. I've taught in all, phases of education, right from primary school to grade 2 teachers college, because I served in the grade 2 teachers college. And I've been chairman of the governing council of a college of education, so I would say I have experience there. And I taught in a secondary school, New Era Girls Secondary School, before I came to the university.
Quite a lot of experience.
Yes, quite a lot of experience. So that is how I progressed my career. And then also, I kind of encourage myself when I see people doing better than me. I aspire to be like them, especially women. And I don't know, sometimes as women, we don't encourage each other. And that's really bad. As women, we should actually watch each other's back. We should protect our fellow women folk. So when I was doing my youth service, I had just an NC certificate, because from the school I went to do I went to the College of Education, Advanced Teachers College, precisely, that's what it was called then. And when I went for my youth service, I saw my schoolmates, some of my schoolmates, I recall one of my primary schoolmates, yes, who did mass communication. And when it was time for us to get our allowance, 2 different queues. If you have NC and the other whatever, then if you have degree, another queue.
Wow.
And I was like, this is disparity.
Yeah.
You must not allow this to happen. You must close that gap. And that is part of what pushed me. So immediately I finished my NC, I got my JAMB, went back to the university. And while I was at the university, my head of department then said, take a postgraduate form and go back for a master's program. I was still reluctant because he wanted me to...
Even then, when you were being pushed to follow that path, did you ever think that you want to become a professor?
No, I did not.
Wow.
I did not.
You just felt that, let me just keep doing it.
Wow. And thankfully I had people who were encouraging me, my supervisors at my head of department at the university. My supervisor when I did my master's degree was actually the one who encouraged me to take on the PhD form. And of course, when you take a PhD form and you're on a PhD program, then you now look at yourself, you're teaching the secondary school, you must move on to a higher level. And that's how I got myself into the university.
Thank you so much, Ma. Let me fast track the story. But before we go, let's take a short break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
It's woman's world. It's woman's world. It's woman's world. It's woman's world.
Welcome back. You're still on Women's World, and I've been talking to a professor of counseling psychology, Professor Olaomi Badijo. I always like to call that name because, that's my name. Ma, what are the challenges that academics face in the university, especially women academics?
Well, if you look at, I'm happy that you're also in academics. And if you look at the population of people in academics, you will see that the men outweigh the women. Even if you look at the composition of our deans, you'll see there's only one woman that's a dean of a faculty. So there's a kind of, in terms of population, there isn't a balance.
Yes.
And, I can't say the reason for that, but maybe it's because of the load of work. As an academic, you really have to do a lot of work, especially in terms of publishing. You have to publish, because it's either you publish
or you
perish. Then you have your task of lectures, script marking.
So it's not that easy as
project
people think.
supervision. It's not that easy as people,
Is there money? Is there money?
Well,
is there money?
Well, if you were looking for money, then you have to go elsewhere. You have, because I mean,
So you just have
you just have, yes, because we just are just comfortable. I mean, well, the pay is
manageable, Sha.
I don't want to say manageable.
Well, it
so
is.
the government will not.
Well, but you know,
But
because there's this erroneous assumption. People think that
We're very well. No,
that
if
they're
people are
rich.
looking for money, then they shouldn't come into academics because we are actually serving humanity.
Yeah,
That's what we're doing.
I agree with you.
You know, if we're not there, then what will happen to the teeming population of people out there who need some form of, you know, education, university education. So if you're looking for money, then you have to
It's
go
a no-no.
elsewhere. You have to shop elsewhere.
Yeah.
You have to shop
Yes,
elsewhere.
yes. Thank you
and
very
for
much,
women, of course, you know, the challenges of coping with the home front.
Yeah.
And then sometimes, even for women, you may have, you know, a spouse who is threatened by your progress, by that progress. They find it intimidating. When they call your wife doctor,
A doctor.
even when you're a doctor,
Not
it's a
talk of a
problem for
professor.
them. Talk less of being a professor. So those are part of the challenges
that women
face
You're right.
in academics.
Thank you very much, Ma. Ma, as a counseling psychology, how often do you think women should seek counsel, especially from professionals?
Well, it is usually when you have issues and you need clarifications. You need people, maybe it might be, well, especially women now, I think probably will have to do with their vocational aspect of their lives or personal social. So if you're having challenges, you could have challenges even with your child, you could have challenges even with your work, you could have challenges on how to manage your time, juggle your work with home and children and all of that. There are various aspects of challenges that one can face. So it is when you have issues that need clarifications, that you need to share, that you actually need somebody to, you know, to talk to share the problem with, that who will give you a pathway to the solution. That's when you need
The
can go
pathway to the solution.
to the solution.
Not that that is where the solution is.
Because what's in counseling, the solution lies with the client. The counselor doesn't force anything on the client.
Wow.
You just show him the pathway, or you show her the pathway. You give her all the options. The final decision lies with the client.
Thank you very much. And I'm sure that you'll be available for our women, especially those that actually want counseling
Yes.
at no cost.
You see, that is why we don't have money. That is why we don't have money in academics. When you say at no cost.
Well, thank you very much, Ma. You know, on this program, we like to also shop.
Oh, really?
So I'm going to take you to one place where we'll do some shopping. Do you actually like to shop?
Well, when do I even have the time to shop?
But when you travel,
but when I travel, yes, you know, because that's the only thing that you usually use to
your
keep yourself
vacation.
busy. So you
Okay.
can keep going from one store to the other, picking. Well,
Okay, let me take
if you have the cash.
Let me take you to a nice spa somewhere in Ketu.
Okay. So they're going to do the whole of
Body
my body works for me.
Yes.
That's nice.
You need to do that one of these days.
Okay.
We'll be right back after this timeout.
It's woman's world. It's woman's world.
Welcome to Beautify Salon and Spa, located at number 73 Demory Road, off LBG bus stop, K2 Lagos.
This is the foot spa area where we get our pedicure done and manicure. This is our beauty gallery. We have different things we sell here, ranging from hair products to body products. We also sell accessories for ladies, and then we also sell hair extensions. We also have the Eco Styler. We have different types of hair creams. We have dyes. We have hair sprays. It's a one-stop shop for you. These are some of our braided wigs. We have the Umbro. You can see the one she's touching. We have the watermelon braided wig. We also have some twists, the short ones, and different types. This is our major salon area. As you can see, there is a client on ground. We are making knotless braids for her. You can see how neat the cuts are. You can see this is the butt length. And then we also make different types of styles like cornrows. We also make stitch braids. We do different types of Ghana weavings and all that. This is our spa station. We have our facial spa done here, and then we also do body massage. Beautify Salon and Spa is located at 73 Demory Road, Elebiju bus stop, K2 Lagos. You can reach us via email, realbeautifysalonandspa@gmail.com. You can also reach us on our Instagram, Real Beautify Salon and Spa. And you can also call us via 090-811-55473. I repeat the number again, 090-811-55473.
It's woman's world. It's woman's world.
Yes, thank you for staying tuned. You're still on Women's World, and that was just the shopping right segment. I'm sure we'll go there someday. Okay. I'll come and pick you. I need to treat you one of these days.
That would be really nice.
Very much. Yes, I'll do that. It's a promise. Now we're on to the empowerment segments of the program. And every week it is our joy that we are impacting lives, especially for women and girls. We know that when we do this, we are impacting lives. And of course, families will be touched, societies will be touched, and the nation will be better for it. So we call on well-meaning individuals, NGOs, corporate organizations to come and support these segments of the program. We can't do it alone, and we need your support. A lot of women writing every week, a lot of girls, and they don't have any political affiliation. They don't have any religious affiliation. All they want is for us to support them. So that's what we do. And if you are so led, please call us immediately to speak to us, and we'll be glad to partner with you. This week again, we had sponsorship from Ikeja Chamber of Commerce, Industry and Agriculture.
Oh, that's nice.
They are going to empower 10 women for the agriculture network business, and it's just 10,000 naira. And I'm also going to ask you, how many people will you join to sponsor? It's just 10,000 per person. So let me count. 1, 2, 3. How many? Do you want to say it?
No.
Okay,
but I'll definitely key into the program.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So we're going to add to what Ikeja is giving us. We want to say a very big thank you to Ikeja Chamber of Commerce, Industry and Agriculture. You also need to join us, because that's the purpose of this program. We need to empower more women and girls. We need to make the world a better place for every one of them. It's been a wonderful time. Trust me. Ma, did you enjoy this program?
Oh, yes, I did. it's even much more interesting than what I watched on the television.
Yeah, it
the ones you
is.
sent to me, the clips you sent to me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
It is always
I'm
interesting.
very happy to be here, and
We are so delighted to have
it's
you.
a beautiful experience.
Yes, you know, when we look at people like you, we're always inspired. We're always motivated to continue. And we hope that when next we call on you, you'll be there for us. Thank you as always.
You can count on me.
Thank you very much, Ma. Thank you so much, our wonderful viewers. It's been a wonderful time on today's episode. I really enjoyed myself. I look forward to seeing you again next week. From all of us here, my name is Olaomi Onibraimo. See you then.
It's woman's world. It's woman's world. I'm a strong woman. I tell my stories in my own way. No challenges can keep me down. Whatever I go through makes me stronger, wiser. I can't give up now. No way.